You got the Stacker Edition asset, so here's some tips and tricks to make sure you get the most value out of that $32 you spent. First thing we want to cover is the offhand slip grip. Now this thing is not meant to hold your controller in place like the stat grip. This is just meant so that you can easily find your controller to the stock in most positions, and it gives you a strong point of contact for your offhand. You're not just holding it with your little fingers, you're holding it with your entire palm. Getting your in-game gun to match up with this stock is not always going to be achievable, especially with the longer range guns, because you have a limited distance to adjust. You can put it out all the way, and you'll notice that some of the longer guns, when you fully extend it, they will line up very accurately, not perfectly, because you still have that short distance between the two controllers. You can get the conversion kit, which gives you a lot more length to adjust and gives you more stability, especially for sniping, because you want your hands longer. So kind of consider that as you play. The benefit with this cheaper stock is that you can get in, figure out what really irks you, figure out what you really want out of your stock, and then you can upgrade it down the road. If you're someone who likes to use pistols a lot, I highly recommend when you do, extend the buttstock out all the way, so that way when you put your controllers together, you'll have the stability of the stock still for your pistol. That way your aim is still steady, and what you can also do is grab the pistol in game with both hands and then bring it to the offhand. So you still have a comfortable distance. It feels kind of cheesy and kind of like cheating, and this feels a lot more natural, but it's an option. While we're on the topic of comfort, I do highly recommend something like these leather straps we offer on our website. You can find stuff extremely similar to this for fairly cheap on Amazon as well. What it does is allows you to slip your controllers into the stock still, because it's plastic on plastic. And the trigger hand specifically is a lot more comfortable because you can rest your fingers when the stock is attached to your hand and you're not entirely supporting it with your fingers the entire play session. On the topic of shotguns, I've seen a lot of people asking for pump action. This is a $32 stock. We're coming out with a mod for the base edition, which allows you to pump action naturally. But with this stock, I just recommend you keeping your trigger hand fixed to the stock, and same like the pistol, where your offhand is actually going to be fully extended though. So when you pump, you still have the room, and your sights are always still exactly where they should be, because your controller is fixed to the stock and the stock is fixed to your body. Overall, this stock is only 32 bucks, so there's going to be some limitations to what you can achieve in terms of immersion and overall functionality, but this does everything that it needs to do in the most affordable package we can make. If you find you don't like something like the slip grip style, you can get the mod down the road for the SBS, where you can split the stock in half, and this is the stacker version, and it feels fantastic. So hopefully all that helps. If you did like the video, please leave a like. Leave a comment if you want to see anything else about the stacker, if you want to see some gameplay and real life scenarios, we'd be love to share with you. Keep shooting.